Hey guys, this is Vita from ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be channeling some messages through meditation using tarot and automatic writing for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, these messages may not apply to every Scorpio watching. Okay, so just take what resonates with you and just leave the rest behind. If you're enjoying my videos and would like to see more, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. It really helps my channel out a lot. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, ViLoEnergyHealing.com, or you could just message me on any of my social media platforms. All right, so let's jump right in. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. These are going to be love messages from now until the end of May. Just going to channel the energy here. Okay, so there is this energy of feeling trapped or confined, not knowing what to do, or feeling like there's only so much you can do. Now, some of you that are in relationships, you may not be happy with the way that things are going. Okay, either you or your partner may feel like the need to step back and maybe think about your options and, you know, where this relationship is heading. Now, I wouldn't make any decisions just yet. Okay, just give yourself some time to just really think things through. Okay, because I can sense that some of you are, you know, just focusing on the negative things, and some of you are just ready to just make a rash decision. Just try to hold off on doing any of that. Okay, let me just see here. Yeah, it looks like, a lot of you have this idea or even like a fantasy of, what a relationship should be like or what your relationship should be like. Okay, but it's not always the case. There is no relationship is perfect, regardless of how it looks on the outside or, however you're imagining it in your mind. Okay. Now, what you need to do is try to just focus on the good things of your current relationship, okay? So, like, instead of just worrying about what it isn't, just try to see it for what it is. Now, if you've already, just see here, if you've already tried doing this and you've come to the conclusion that you are truly unhappy, just keep in mind that you are the one making yourself feel trapped. You are the one making yourself feel stuck, okay? You are the only one that is keeping yourself in this situation, okay? You can get out if you want to. All right, just see. Whether you're in a relationship or you're single, there's this, I keep picking up this toxic energy that needs to be released, okay? That, whether that's, situations that you keep yourself in or people that you keep around, you have to just let it go. You have to let it go. Yeah, a lot of you are in these relationships that, they don't feel exciting anymore. You don't travel together. The love feels like it's gone. And I'm just sensing that some of you are like really considering if you want to continue being committed to this relationship for the rest of your life. It's almost like when I see you thinking about it, it's like almost exhausting. It's tiring. It's like you just don't want to do it anymore. I'm seeing that there's a lot of, I'm picking up that there's going to be, a lot of truths about your relationship coming to light. Okay, so whether that's cheating or lies, or if you've just, blinded yourself to certain things about your partner, the energy shows that the truth will be exposed. Okay, this is going to help you see your partner's true character and the truth of your relationship, okay, and where it's headed. Hang on a second. Just picking something up here. For those of you that are single, I'm picking up that maybe you're ignoring like certain signs, like warning signs or red flags that someone that you're interested in isn't good for you. Okay. I'm also picking up that, for some of you singles, you may be dealing with someone who's, and maybe you don't know this, but maybe someone who's married or in a committed relationship. Okay, but you're ignoring all the signs because you really like this person and you just don't want to believe it. Okay, I'm telling you now, believe it. Okay, trust your instincts. If your gut is telling you something is off, then something is off. Don't ignore it. I'm also picking up that a lot of you are, like letting your heart overrule your head. Okay. Which just means that, you need to balance your mind with your emotions. Okay. It also feels like there's this imbalance of power in a relationship, which just means that one partner maybe tries to control the other, kind of feels like this partner can be a little stubborn at times, maybe even overbearing. All right, now just keep in mind that this type of behavior causes the other person to feel trapped. Okay. Again, there just needs to be balance in a relationship. Okay, and when I say balance, that means learning to compromise. Okay, which a lot of us, we struggle with, we have a problem with sometimes, because we always want the other person to compromise with us. It works both ways. In the very near future, if not already, I see you like avoiding anything that feels like it's going to be too hard to deal with. Okay. And this has a lot to do with because you're afraid of, big changes, and, you don't want to go through the pain and the heartache that comes along with the change. The energy clearly shows that it's time to face the music, okay, and head towards a new beginning. Now, if you keep avoiding this change, it's just going to feel like you're going to be running for the rest of your life. Okay. Well, I really hope this message helps, and I hope it gets out to the Scorpio that needs to hear this. Okay, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and till next time, I'm sending you love and light.